Hi, happy Monday, everyone. Today we are going to be reading a nonfiction article in your packet. Remember, nonfiction means that it is true or it really happened, whereas fiction means that it is not true or it is a made up story. I hope that you all had a great weekend, and I'm excited to be doing your reading this week. So today's article is called Your Sense of Taste. Taste is one of your five senses. It's an important way to learn about the world, and it also keeps you from eating and drinking things that have gone bad. How do you taste something? With your tongue. On the top of your tongue has lots of small bumps. Those bumps hold your taste buds. Taste buds tell you what kind of flavor something has. They can sense sweet, sour, bitter, and salty flavors. They can also sense umami or meaty flavors. Your sense of smell and your sense of taste go together. Smelling things helps you taste their flavor. Next time you have a stuffy nose, think about what you're eating. Does that flavor of the food seem a little weak? So, boys and girls, you have five senses, like the top of this article had said, and two of those senses are taste and smell. And like this article said, they go together. So maybe if you've ever tried taking a yucky like cough medicine, your parents may tell you to hold your nose while you drink it, because if you can't smell something, then the flavor tastes a lot different because your taste and your smell work together. So let's go ahead and look at the questions that go along with this article. What is umami? So, boys and girls, that is a word that you may not have heard before. So, let's go back to the passage and underline it. So, right here it says they can also sense umami or meaty flavors. So, what would this word mean? Or meaty flavors. So it was kind of giving you the definition. So meaty flavors would be things like if you're eating a hamburger, the way that the beef tastes, chicken, steak, those are all meaty flavors that you may taste with your mouth. So the answer to number one is meaty flavor. So again, any type of meat that you eat. Number two, this text explains how your body tastes things. Why is taste so important? So we're going to again go back to the passage. I'm going to read this top paragraph right here. Taste is one of your five senses. It's an important way to learn about the world, and it also keeps you from eating or drinking things that have gone bad. So why is taste important? It keeps you from eating or drinking things that have gone bad. Just like if you have ever smelled milk that has gone bad before, you don't want to drink that. It can make you really sick. So your sense of smell or your sense of taste, you can say that doesn't taste right or that milk doesn't smell right. I'm not going to drink that and be sick from it. So back on our questions. Is it A, it keeps you from eating things that are too cold? B, it tells you what your favorite foods are? Or C, keeps you from eating things that have gone bad? Which one did we just underline? C, it keeps you from eating things that have gone bad. Very good. Number three, flavors are not as strong unless you can smell your food. What part of the passage shows us that this is true? So, boys and girls, this is giving us three sentences, and we're going to pick the sentence that best shows that flavors are not as strong unless you can smell it. Is it taste buds tell you what kind of flavor something has? Your sense of smell and your sense of taste go together. Or how do you taste something with your tongue? So out of those three choices, which one shows you that the way that you smell and the foods that you taste on your tongue work together? Very good. The answer is B. What is your sense of taste mostly about? So, what is the main idea of this passage? Is it about how the sense of taste works? Is it about all 5 of your senses, or is it what your taste buds do? Remember, think about the big idea here. What is it mainly about? A, it's how the sense of taste works. Yes, it did mention that you have 5 senses, but it didn't talk about all 5. It only talked about 2. And it only said really quick what your taste buds can do. That's not what the whole story was about. It was just about how your whole sense of taste works for your body. Number 5, this is going to be a written answer, and you're just going to fill in the blanks. So if you want to do this on your packet, you can just write it right here on this line. What kind of flavors can your taste buds sense? Your taste buds can sense. So boys and girls, this is going to be more than one answer. So you can start on this line and just keep going on your paper, or you can just do it on the bottom of this paper. But we're going to go back here in the passage. And right here it says, taste buds tell you what kind of flavor something has. They can sense sweet, sour, bitter, and salty flavors, and then also the meaty flavors. But if you just want to list sweet, sour, bitter, and salty, that's something that you can do. And again, if you want to pause right here to look at where I've underlined, you can, or you can underline it in your own passage and write it with me. But the flavors that your taste buds taste are sweet flavors like ice cream, sour flavors like candy, bitter flavors maybe like a lemon, and salty flavors like potato chips. Those are the different flavors that your tongue can sense. All right, and number 6, what did you learn from your sense of taste? So I would just like you to write one thing that you learned after you have read this reading article. And I will be back again tomorrow. I hope that you all learned something from this, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon.